Hey, what's up YouTube? Slots22 here. Haven't made a video in like forever, and because I'm not really like into it too much anymore. Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm into, Call of Duty I'm into still. It's just I don't know. I just haven't really been into like the like YouTube scene. I'm waiting to get an HD PVR so I can do Call of Duty videos and start a channel for that. But other than that, still been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Ready for nationals this weekend. It's in 2 days. Be for day 1, Saturday. So yeah, I'm playing Rabbit. I was gonna play Dragons. I'm not really a fan of drawing 2 dead with the deck, and I just feel this is a better deck. Has a lot better matchups against a lot of other decks. So I'm just gonna show you the deck list. This is probably gonna be the exact deck list that I'll play. So 3 Rescue Rabbits, obvious. The 6 normal monsters that everybody loves drawing, especially Kabuto's the best card in the game. Playing 3 Guaiba. I'm on and off about this card, but I have a feeling it's gonna win me a lot of games. There's been a lot of situations in playtesting where I've just needed this and a Kabuto to exceed and I'd be alright. And it doesn't even need to resolve, and sometimes it'll beta Veiler if you don't have the macro. 3 Tory Guides and a Sangan. I've always been a fan of Tory Bus, but I'm playing macro, so I can't really play the bus. Just recycle rabbits and get your Sangan searches and make Tour Guide plays. 1 Grammel card is really good now. It's good for bouncing exceeds. It's good around safe zone just to get that out of the way. I mean, it sucks in the Insector matchup for the most part, but it's not a bad card. If they bring out an exceed, you just bounce it, or if you have a big threat on the field, you can just get rid of it. It's amazing in the mirror match because you can summon it, bait the Logia, or there's so many cool plays with it. You just bounce back exceeds. Next, the last card I'm playing, Spirit Reaper. I really like Reaper. It lets the Dragon matchup be decent. I'm playing macros and it's got plenty of hate for that to begin with. And Reaper's just like one of those stall cards. Like if I'm out of stuff to search with Sangan and I'm about to die, I can just get a Reaper and stall for a few turns and just wait for them to have to make a play. And it'll buy me time. That's really all it's for. That's it for the monster. I think it's 18. For the spells, I got 2 MSTs. I'm not playing the third because I'm side decking it. Don't have space, and I just like what am I really gonna MST? Nobody's main decking Decree, and Skill Drain. I mean, I have these 2, and I also have Heavy Storm, so I should be fine. 1 Book, 1 Reborn, 1 Dark Hole. These are staples. 3 Forbidden Lance. Card's amazing with Guaiba plays and just protecting your guys. I've been in a lot of situations. I know this isn't the best play, but there's been a bunch of times that it's ended up winning me a game where they torrential after I go Rabbit, or like they'll torrential when I summon Rabbit, and I can just lance it. So it's a lot of like cool stuff. And if I have double of these in my hand, I don't know. If I really need that Logia, I can just double lance my guys. And then I'm playing 2 Soul Takers. This card is so good. It makes Shiny and Light Pulsar miss timing, which everybody should know by now. And giving them 1,000, it's like, what does that really do for them? Like, it'll maybe keep them in the game another turn, but by the time you have Logia, Dolka, and like when you're playing this, you're gonna be pushing 90% of the time, or to get rid of a threat like Pulsar itself. That's it for the spells. I think it's 11. Maybe 10, I'm not sure. For the traps, 1 Torrential. You don't really want to play 2 in this deck, because if you play 2 and you open both, it's going to be dead to begin with. And like late game, once you already have your field set up, you don't want a Torrential. And you just don't want deck cards. You want this deck to be like as fluent as possible. Like you want to draw cards that are actually relevant. Because if you top deck a Torrential when you have Logia, Dolka on board, what's that going to do for you? I'd much rather draw like a Lance or something else to just keep me in the game. 1 Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warnings. I'm playing Supers. I've played Super Warnings at every event that I've gone to since Atlanta, so which is a regional and Atlanta. So and Philly, I also played Super Warnings. So yeah, no explanations there. 2 Bottomless. I love this card. It's probably my favorite trap in the deck. Gets rid of big threats and forces them to do stuff that's amazing in the mirror match, because you can just, if they're trying to play around the warning and they're trying to get you to pay and they summon like they're trying to hold their Dragonfly, and then they summon Centipede, because they're trying to get rid of the field, you can just bottomless that. And also, if they do the Dragonfly, and you have other stuff on the field, like another back row, let's say, in the bottomless, and they pop the bottomless, they get double Centipede, you bottomless and get rid of 2. So you can get a +1. In 2D Prisons, this card's really good. It sucks in the Insector matchup, but it's whatever. And same thing with Bottomless, it sucks in the Insector matchup, but it's okay game 1. And I feel the same way about D Prison. This card's really good in a lot of matchups except the Insector matchup. It's amazing in the mirror match, forces negations and forces lances out of their hand, which later you can set up for a Logia, or not Logia, Guaibo lance play on them. 1 Compulse, this is the 41st card that I'm playing. I'm playing this over the 3rd MST as well. I just feel like there's a lot of times when I'm going to need this Compulse just to bounce back a threat. And like if I'm playing against Insectors and they go like Dragonfly, I can just Compulse it and then bring out Dopa next turn. And it's amazing in the mirror match because you can force negates and bounce and force lances. And I'm playing 2 macros. If you play 3, I'm expecting to play a lot of mirror matches, so it's going to be dead a bunch. It's good against the Veilers and like their crows and stuff if they main deck it, or any hand traps for that matter. And it's good in 90% of the matchups that I'm gonna play. Windups, Insectors, Dragons, Heroes, it's okay against. So yeah, pretty good card. And then last card in the main is Starlight Road. This is just to protect your stuff. I just side this out so much now, but it's necessary. For the side deck, I'm playing 1 Gorz, just for the mirror match, for like decks that explode like dragons. And if I'm going first, I don't really side this in, but if I go second, this definitely goes in. 2 Effect Railers. It's really just for if I play against like the random gadget matchup, or like any random stuff. If I'm going second against windups, I'm probably going to want to put these in. 2 Thunder Kings. This card, it kills Heretics. That's all I don't really know what any of this stuff does. It's just Thunder King. I know like they can't special summon, that's what their whole deck is. And if you negate the first summon, they'll lose. 3 Snowman. I love this card. It's done nothing but help me. You side it in so many matchups. Anything that plays Beat Sticks and the mirror match. It's really good to get rid of threats, and it forces Chalices too. And 2 Doom Cows. I just recently put these in. At first I wasn't playing them. I was playing Breakers over them just because I didn't know what else to put in, and I thought Doom Cow. Well, my friend told me Doom Cow, and I was like, yeah, I'll test it. I'm playing against Insectors. If you know how to play, like, if you know how to like hold your stuff and not misplay with the Doom Cow on board, then you should be fine. This card's really good. The 3rd MST. 2 Chalice. This is my favorite card on the side. I saw this in Insectors, Windups, some mirror match all the time because of Snowman Eaters. It's just crazy how you can use this card in damage calc. The 3rd macro for the decks that are affected by it, and the 3rd D Prison for pretty much everything the Snowman Eater goes in against. And the extra deck, Stardust Dragon, so I can get Starlight Road. That's the only synchro I'm playing. And then I'm playing Giga Brilliant, Leviathan Dragon, 2 Leviators, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Windup Zemins, Steel Storm Roach, Gem Knight Pro, Utopia, Papal Apparative, there we go. 2 Dolkias and 2 Logias. So yeah, that's the deck that I'm playing in Nationals. Yeah, I'm probably not going to put up another video for a while. Maybe I might do one at Nats, I don't know. Depends on how I feel. So yeah, for all my friends that are going, good luck. If I don't know you, well, hopefully I don't play any of you guys. So yeah, later.